Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Daniel Munoz. I live in Pawtucket. I grew up in Central Falls. I graduated Central Falls High School. And I want to say that this is about youth power. This is about youth power because youth voices are always left out of the conversation. You know, growing up in CF is interesting because people talk about gun violence, they pander to issues when it's on the news. But how many people in this space, and you don't have to answer the question now, have seen bullets fly by? How many people right here, right now, have lost friends to gun violence? You know, those of us that have, those of us that know the fear that we felt in those moments know that this issue should have been resolved a long time ago. I was in 8th grade when Columbine happened. And there are still schools in this state that have broken doors. There are still legislators in this state that love to talk about assault weapons, but aren't going to take it a step further and talk about ballistic weapons. Limit the bullets to save a few lives instead of taking the bullets out altogether. Whatever anybody believes, the conversation and debate needs to be had. Counselors not. Counselors not. Counselors not. Counselors not. Students in Providence and Pawtucket have been asking for mental health resources. And Republicans want to say that this is a mental health issue, but they cut funding. They say that urban cores, urban city kids don't have the right parenting. They say that urban city kids don't want to do the right thing. And yet we're telling them what the right thing they should be doing is, which is giving us counselors and not cops. This is about youth power. After this ends, when the cameras are gone, people are going to forget that you were here. The only way to make them remember is to continue to make noise. The only way to make them remember is to run for their offices. Put pressure in the power positions that they want to keep, take them out of the power positions. If they hide in the buildings, go in the buildings. If you do not do this now, if you don't start now, you will be 37 one day, where I am right here, talking to another group of amazing, powerful youth, telling the same story, having the same call to action. I'm running for governor in the state of Rhode Island, but CF is who I am. Warriors is who we are. And I call all of you today to show Rhode Islanders across the state how big warriors, how big hearts, how fiery hearts you all have. Okay? So God bless. Don't let up. Don't be pandered to. Push the boundaries, make people uncomfortable. Because I'm telling you right now, if you do not, you will be here one day where I am.
Everyone who spoke here today is right. We're tired, and we can't keep asking. We can't keep begging because clearly they do not care. Clearly they do not listen. So I ask them, are we next? No. Are we next? No, we're not. Because we are going to elect officials that will fight for us. And if we can't